fourth return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UAB Blazers offense takes the field. Here he comes. At any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that in.
Conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked. They should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He is loose. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one. First down before he steps out of bounds.
Good individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Blazers have their offense in high gear. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a run. Talking about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple of throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start than that QB.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead their football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Huff. He makes the connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And the Blazers will hustle to the line. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. The Blazers get him out for the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Zeno. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes, just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on the line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting the sack, creating some momentum.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. The give out of the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd. When you set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, and everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. It's a draw. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down the 18-yard line.
That's confidence over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot under a hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Defense has to be better on the back end. This offense was going to come out. They're going to challenge them. They're going to try to push the ball down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up that play in the back half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Correct snap. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, you can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Dropping back, it's Huff. They've got the screen set up. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They keep attacking through the air. Complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to.
And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast. Their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays like we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Beatty. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yards.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Bulls his way forward. And he'll go down, and he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
A lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-point scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's ball. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Back to throw, it's Huff.
Well, the offense turns it over. Talking with the coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have ball security and not be able to call extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback and the defense made them pay.
Back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything that the play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Blazers want to move quickly. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They wasted no time on that drive. Plays touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
A little screen to the running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk point.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, fall right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Huff. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback brought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Rudolph. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Huff. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made. First down for this offense. He wants to throw.
might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Zeno. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the first down from mid-pickup.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They get him down with this offensive setup. Posting goal from the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
The Blazers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nifty little dance step. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The gift to the tailback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
See, they need more runs plays like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game this far.
Looking to throw it top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Stewart. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Got it behind the line. It's Wells. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. To the air, it's Huff. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll run the option. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out on the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So we just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Bill.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. It's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Zeno. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. Right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He finds his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence, and they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They're getting this guy lathered up. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Getting some heat. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, or you got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Running back searching for a hole. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Zeno. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. They'll bring it back from inside the spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go.